Yo, what is going on, guys? And today I want to talk about Dewayne Dedmon and how he has actually worked out to be a really good addition for the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat, if you guys did not know, just defeated the Brooklyn Nets, and it's pretty awesome. Dewayne Dedmon came in 15 minutes, had 10 points and 10 rebounds. And one of the biggest problems I think the Heat had this year, obviously guard play was one of those problems, but really it was having a backup big man. They haven't had a legitimate backup big man for most of the year behind Bam Adebayo. You could say that Precious Achua and Udonis Haslam are there, but obviously we all know those guys didn't make an impact enough for them to feel like that they could go into the playoffs or the final stretch of the season without acquiring another veteran big man, and which they did. They brought in Dewayne Dedmon. If you guys don't know who Dewayne Dedmon is, he's a cat who's been in the league for a while now, since 2013. He's played on so many teams: Warriors, Magic, 76ers, Spurs, Hawks, Kings, and now the Heat. And he's a guy that, at most during his Hawks days, where when he played for the Hawks, it's when he got his most minutes. He averaged about one steal and 1.5 blocks a game during that time, while shooting about 50% from the field and 36% from three, and grabbing like 8 boards a night. So this is a guy who comes in, he really does three things: rebound, putbacks, or just anything around the basket, and then he plays defense. And that's what they needed. They needed a guy who could do that. And I'm not blaming them for going out and getting the guy that they needed to be successful. I think he works perfect because the starting lineup, when healthy, has been Victor Oladipo, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Trevor Ariza, and Bam Adebayo, with the second unit being run through Goran Dragic, Tyler Hero, Andre Iguodala, Nemja, and Dewayne Dedmon. And we see sometimes KZ Okapala. So, Kendrick Nunn's mixed in there. Have we seen, I think this is a team that now, with Dewayne Dedmon out there, if they need to go size, you can throw Bam at the power forward spot, Dwayne at the center or whatever. Just have two twin towers, and you're really just dominating with size. And I think they very much like the idea of that. They bring in, I just think Dewayne Dedmon just makes the second unit look good, because when he's with the second unit, Goran Dragic, Hero, Iguodala, Nemja can stretch the floor, so Dwayne can stay inside. Tyler can stretch the floor. Iguodala can stretch the floor, not efficiently, but he can. And they still can bring in Precious Achua if they need him to play those minutes. I'm not saying they have to cut ties with them and be like, hey, we're not playing you as much. No, there's no reason for that. Yeah, in the last 9 games, he's only been playing 10 minutes a night, and that's probably how it's going to be for the foreseeable future. As for the season, he's averaged 12.3 minutes per night. Goran Dragic, I think he is it. Is it the backup role, you would say? I don't know if you would say the backup role, but kind of it is. Goran Dragic, I don't know if age has caught up. It's just this team obviously has taken a little bit of a step back. Thankfully, Tyler Hero has started to have some strong play come together. At one point during the season, he was shooting his field goal percentage below 40%, and you know it was just tough to watch that. Nobody wants to see anybody struggle in the NBA. I think that's a fair assessment. Nobody wants anyone to struggle. So, going into the final stretch of the season, Dwayne Dedmon, perfect for the Miami Heat. He's exactly what they needed. They needed someone to be able to come in and play those minutes. And obviously they found that in Dwayne Dedmon, and he went off. And the fact that he would pretty much, if he had played the full game, he'd have 20 and 20 if he had played 30 minutes. Really? Will that mean he would have 30 and 30 if he played the full game? Obviously, your numbers go down after a while, but I'm just saying, the way it looks like, I think he could have had 30 and 30. Not like actually, but I think the Heat will have a good game going into the good team going into the playoffs. I think they can make it to the conference finals again. I believe in Jimmy Butler. Butler is just one of those players that I actually do believe that he leads team. He rises the level of play of his teammates. His teammates play better when he is around. So that's definitely my argument right there for why I believe they'll be there. I think it's just nah. Damn, I'm trying to find like Dewayne Dedmon pictures for this thumbnail. A little harder than you would think. But yeah, that's it, guys. Peace.